I'll go next. I never thought that I could put in an irrigation system, let alone I didn't even know what it was. So I was just really impressed with myself that I did that because I'm not one to do stuff like that. So yeah, that was definitely a big step for me. I was really kind of impressed with myself. And then Carola, girl, you got it. You had it going with that thing. You just didn't give up. So you were inspiring to me because you just wouldn't give up. So yeah, that was my big highlight.
Yeah.
I'll go. I think mine was first like working with the girls because they wouldn't leave, like they didn't want me to leave, so then that felt good. And then digging that hole and planting that tree.
Oh my god.
Oh man, especially after I found out I might have to redig the hole. At first that was a spice, but then I was really happy that I did that. And I didn't think I could do that. So.
I'll go. I got to use a power saw, so I was like really proud of myself for that because like I've used one before, but normally like my dad's there, like making sure I'm not like killing myself. So you know, we started with the hand saw and that like didn't work out so well. So the power saw was really cool. But I'm also really proud of Lindsay because I know at first she was a little intimidated. She was like, "I'll just measure and you can cut." But Chloe and I convinced her to step up, use the power saw. So I think she deserves some kudos for that too.
I think working with the girls first is like really inspiring because like we're doing this all for them pretty much, so I think it really helped us like to be motivated to like actually do it. And then I'm really proud of Perla and I for that monster rock that was like
Theta rock.
It's
serving a great purpose
like
there.
Massive.
Then there was like another one. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Like
I'm just breaking that.
She, like, hacked
I
it
know.
with the thing,
I was
like,
so
broke
angry
it.
at the first one.
But it's pretty sweet.
So I'm going to be a teacher, and I don't really know which grade I want to teach, but I knew that I don't want to teach 3rd grade because I've worked a lot with 3rd graders like in the classroom and stuff. So when I got assigned to 3rd graders today, I was kind of like, great, again. But then I actually like had so much fun with them and was pleasantly surprised that like they were more pleasant than I remember, and I actually just like had a really good time with them, so that was exciting. So I do want to teach 3rd grade.
It's not ruled out.
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay, well, it's really weird because usually I love working with kids, but for some reason, like coming in today, I was really nervous about it. But I ended up being with like group 2, which are the sweetest, cutest little girls, and I just had a really good time with them. Like, it just felt like really natural just to hang out and have fun with them. So I really enjoyed that today.
Yeah, I was going to say like 2 things. One, when we were working with the kids, we were doing a game where we had to like get through the jump rope and you had to do it like in pairs. And so if 3 pairs were across and then the next one messed it up, everyone had to come back. And so I was like, I'm going to mess this up, you're all going to hate me. And one little girl goes, I'll still be your friend. So like little things like that where like at school we get so caught up in like what everyone thinks of us and you know images and stuff like that, but being around kids is really refreshing because they just love you and like look up to you no matter what you're doing. So that was one. And then also like more related to teamwork, like it's just so cool to see how none of us have, or there's 2 people that know each other, but besides that none of us have ever met before, but we just like dive right into it. Like Allie and I were trying to get this rock out for like 15 minutes that we're like on our hands and knees just digging like a dog. Yeah. So I don't know, it just really impresses me to see like how quickly we want to like help each other out, and you know, we just met what 2 days ago, so I really like to see that.
I just think it's cool that like I'm really little and so are some other people, and to actually be able to pick up those tools and use them and dig a trench is pretty cool. I didn't think I would be able to do that. And also, I don't think I ever saw Callie not with a shovel or something. She was working the entire time, like never taking a break, so it's awesome.
One of the girls told me we were playing a tag game where everyone was in, and one of the girls told me, and you could free a person. So one of the little girls kept tagging me and then freeing me, and she just said, "But you're just too much fun to play with." So that's why she got to free
That's
me.
cute.
So that was
Oh
good
my gosh.
fun to see that.
I was talking to some of the girls, I was talking especially you guys yesterday, I was just saying I'm always really nervous dealing with kids because if they don't like you, I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you straight away, and then nobody else will like you. And I, yeah. And so I was really worried about this today, and ended up, we had, the group that I was in, our frog group, we were group 4, and so our girls went swimming, and then when we had lunch, a couple of them came up to me and kept talking to me, and this one girl played the no game and said nothing except no. So I would ask her a question, she just said no, and just kept repeating no at me constantly, which I feel a lot more able to relate to because I have 2 younger brothers that were equally as annoying when I was little. So we got along really well, and that made me happy.
I was kind of happy that I was able to do like different projects. Like I dug like a trench, dug a hole, you know, cut some wood. So it was kind of cool just to like be able to do all different types of things. So I don't know, so I like had a little part in everything. But I'm just really proud of what we've done just today. So I'm excited.
I was with the 5 and 6-year-olds, so they were really cute, and everything they say is just so funny, and they're just so happy to like do anything. And I really liked building the irrigation system because I was like, I can't believe I just did that, and just like teamwork and everything that everybody was doing, it was fun to watch.
The 2 things I liked today was when Kim goes, come over here and watch this, and like they were like leading each other down around blindfolded, and like in high school we couldn't even do that. To see these little 5-year-olds working together was really cool. And then teamwork along with us, there was like 4 girls like putting the tree in the hole, and it was just kind of cool because we've all come from so far, and to like work together on this big project is neat.
How was your sandwich?
You know, it was slightly disappointing, and the cookies were a little odd, so it wasn't the sugar of my day.
Every day, though.
Oh, you can ask me. It's okay.
I think it was pretty cool to be able to like dig the trench and work as a team, and then like go down and do the post with all the concrete and find bones.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, we found bones. Yeah, we dug up some bones. And a line that led to nowhere.
Well, I was proud of myself for using the power saw, so yes, for pushing me to do that. And also, Kelsey and Kaylin, you guys impressed me so much when we were doing the digging for the plants over there. You guys just kept at it, and I like had to take a break every 2 seconds. It was too much for me, but you guys wouldn't stop, so it was impressive.
So one thing whenever we were working with the girls, I was kind of apprehensive about working with the oldest group, because every time that David would talk about it, he'd be like, oh, they're rough, they're tough, and I'm like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. So whenever we went in there, it was kind of awkward at first, but then we went to do the art project, and we're just sitting there at the table, and one of my questions to them was, well, what do you want to do? Like, do you have any dream, like, where would you like dream to go to school if you do? And if not, that's cool, I didn't know, whatever, I was your age, that kind of stuff. And a lot of girls had really impressive dreams, and that was just really cool to hear. And after like that, kind of just broke the ice. And I don't know about y'all, but it just felt really natural, and they were just, you know. And it was really cool to see. And I think it was really cool for them as well to know that there were points of connection. You know, like one of them said she wanted to be a designer, and I'm like, oh, I wanted to be an interior designer for so long, and like. I think to her it gave her like a sense of like, oh, like my dream's not like ridiculous, you know? So I really liked that. And out here, I just really liked, I'm so sorry. I just really liked how every single time I got really tired, there was always someone like around to take like the shovel for me. It wasn't like, oh, okay, Pearl's got it, we're just gonna leave. It was people like were actually there, and you know, you had like a person there to help you out whenever you needed it. It's really like that.
Who else hasn't gone?
Sarah. This little girl. This little girl, I was walking, she was really cute. She like grabbed my hand, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like touch you, and I wasn't like holding it back, I was just kind of like holding my hand. And then she like was so cute, she like wrapped my fingers around her hand. It was so cute. That's cool. That was the highlight.
I really enjoyed jigging the trench and being able to learn all that stuff. I know a little bit about it, but it's cool to like see it in action and see everything. And then I loved working with the kids, and like Kelsey said, when we tried to leave, they were all like, no, come swimming and everything. So that was fun.